The Barcelona Grand Prix is just around the corner, and with it comes a long-awaited technical directive. The upcoming changes to the front wing configuration could significantly alter the balance of power among the teams, and every team principal has their own take on the implications of Technical Directive number 18. The big question now is whether this update will truly make the championship battle more balanced until the end of the season, or if it will quickly be forgotten behind the scenes of Formula One. Since the season opener in Australia, the Barcelona race has been seen as a key moment, especially after the International Automobile Federation started scrutinizing aerodynamic components. As the races progressed, the flexibility of certain elements began to be viewed as a potential threat to fairness among competitors. Starting from the Chinese Grand Prix, the rules surrounding rear wings were already tightened, and now, heading into the 9th round of the calendar, the allowed flex on front wings will be reduced from 15 millimeters to 10 millimeters. This change is expected to reduce downforce in corners, which could compromise stability and top speed for several cars on the grid. Many believe that one of the teams that benefited the most from the gray areas of the regulations was McLaren, even though Andrea Stella insists that their rivals are looking at the wrong things and trying to knock the British team off the top. At crucial moments, especially in low and medium-speed corners as well as long straights, the behavior of the front wings on cars like McLaren and Mercedes has raised suspicions. Not surprisingly, Ferrari and Red Bull have long voiced dissatisfaction, accusing the governing body of inaction since the year 2024. Despite this, McLaren, the team many expect to be hit hardest by the new rules, is arriving in Barcelona with great confidence. Andrea Stella has stated that it is actually a good sign when rival teams focus on supposedly illegal elements in McLaren's car, which, according to him, do not even exist. In his view, even if flexible elements or front-wing deflections are present, that would not be the reason behind McLaren's strong performance. He argues that the more their rivals get distracted, the better it is for McLaren's focus and trajectory. On the opposite side, Ferrari has followed a much more cautious approach regarding aerodynamic flexibility. Toto Wolff has even commented that the Maranello-based team might be the biggest surprise starting in Barcelona. Ferrari delayed its expected update package originally planned for Imola, splitting it into smaller parts distributed over the triple-header races in Italy, Monaco, and now Barcelona. The components being introduced this weekend are expected to complement a stiffer front wing, similar to the ones that nearly all teams will be running. Frédéric Vasseur also spoke about the strategic importance of the Barcelona race, noting that this round has been highlighted on the calendar by every team behind the scenes. With the arrival of the new regulations, Ferrari has been working intensely to understand the effects of this shift, acknowledging that the real impact on each car is still unclear. The team is entirely focused on gathering insights during Friday's practice sessions. Even though Mercedes is no longer the dominant force it once was, it too will be affected by the reduced front-wing flexibility. Compared to its performance in the year 2020, the team has made notable progress, and Toto Wolff believes that Ferrari could emerge as a key contender precisely because of its traditionally conservative approach. With other teams now forced to adjust, Ferrari may be in a better position to optimize performance using what it already has. Wolff also noted that Ferrari may have been the most conservative team in terms of flexible wings, and what that means for the pecking order remains to be seen. Nothing may change, but the curiosity is real. At the moment, the championship fight is between McLaren and Max Verstappen. McLaren's model number 39 currently holds more of an advantage than Red Bull would like. Last season, Verstappen won the title with the third fastest car on the grid, something that hadn't been seen since the golden era of Keke Rosberg and Nelson Piquet. Now the challenge is even greater. If the new technical directive does hamper McLaren and give Red Bull an edge, the RB21 could become a real weapon in Verstappen's hands. Red Bull's main objective is clear: the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen only needs a small push to defend his title and secure his 5th consecutive World Championship. Christian Horner has emphasized the need for caution in making any assumptions before Barcelona, since everything remains uncertain. While many believe the change will affect McLaren and Mercedes the most, the real consequences will only emerge as the weekend unfolds. Horner also pointed out that the car performed well at Imola, a high-speed circuit, and that they are now returning to similar tracks. The regulation change might not have any effect, or it could impact all teams either evenly or unequally. What remains unknown is how each team will react. It is a significant adjustment, and there will be consequences. Teams have been anticipating this, so the result could be neutral or could influence factors such as tire degradation. Either way, it will not make life easier. Many questions will begin to be answered on Friday, once the teams start testing their new front wing. Another point of focus is McLaren's alleged edge in tire temperature management. The team has been accused of using phase-changing materials, or PCMs, to keep the tires in the optimal temperature window for longer periods, improving durability. After the federation reminded everyone of the rules concerning such materials, McLaren's performance dropped, particularly at Imola, where Verstappen clearly outpaced them. This could prove to be the decisive factor for the remainder of the season. Currently, Verstappen is only 25 points behind Oscar Piastri in the championship standings, and the fact that McLaren has two contenders might unexpectedly play to Verstappen's advantage. Whether this new rule ends up favoring Verstappen, or even Ferrari, remains to be seen. Let's not forget that Ferrari has always been known for having a strong technical base and a car with great potential. They've been struggling to unlock that performance, but if the technical directive in Barcelona proves as impactful as expected, McLaren might be in danger, and Ferrari could suddenly become a new title contender. Bernie Collins from Sky Sports F1 also weighed in on the matter. As a former Aston Martin engineer, her opinion carries considerable weight. She emphasized that the front wing is a crucial aerodynamic component, being the first part to interact with the airflow and defining how that air is distributed throughout the rest of the car. Increasing the stiffness of the wing means the car will generate less downforce, which could lead to reduced top speed and instability in low and medium speed corners. Collins added that by Thursday we may already know which teams could be affected the most by the new front wing requirements, based on the visible changes to their cars. It will also become apparent whether there's increased tire degradation or loss of straight-line speed, particularly if a team fails to reach expected speeds at the end of the straights. These factors are set to make the Barcelona Grand Prix even more exciting. With all of this in mind, what do you think about Technical Directive number 18? And more importantly, do you believe it has the potential to change the competitive landscape as we know it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And after you do, don't forget to click on the video now appearing on your screen.